Da 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 bum bum da 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 bum bum da 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 da.
Is this thing on? Oh, it is. Okay. Hello, welcome to my Q&A, where I answer y'all's questions. We had about 40 to 50 questions, so if I didn't answer your question, sorry. So yeah, let's go. Just an omelet says, do you like singing? Yeah, I like singing. I'm actually in a choir, so yeah, that's kind of cool. When did you start animating? Alright, so I was actually first exposed to animation in 2024, and I tried making some animations, but they're really bad, really bad. But it was around 2025, where I actually made animations and kind of locked in, but they're really bad animations. Compared to right now, they were so bad. Oh my days. Can you show us what a piece of your art looks like when you're not animating? Yeah, sure. Here you go. I'm a Blueberry says, what's your favorite animal? I'm actually not really into animals. Part of the reason because someone in my family is allergic to them, but I really like cats and dogs. I can't really choose one, but I like both for now, okay? Guy Paymon says, do you have a favorite game to play? Danny's World is a good game. You guys are hating on it too much. Not everyone, but I know some of you guys are hating on it too much. It's pretty good. It's an alpha, but it's been pretty good. Golly Stuff says, what inspired you to do animation or art? So my friend introduced me to making animations. So just opened a new window for me. But I think what inspired me the most was the big storytime animators. Fred Frame says, what would happen if you put a propeller on your weird hat? Oh my gosh, I'm fine! I'm fine! I'm fine! Buzz Animate says, do you have any animation tips for people like me, especially lip syncing? It could be tutorials, YouTube videos, online classes. So as a self-taught animator, I think if you want to learn how to lip sync, you need a lot of experience. Maybe you can make a little spreadsheet, a simple spreadsheet, and look at other animators, how they did lip sync, and then try to copy them, but in your own style, That helped me a lot. British Cat Thing says, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you embrace Canadian life? I think a 5 or 6, cause I'm not really into the life, but I still celebrate stuff like Canada Day and stuff. I also eat poutine. That's not a really good reason. Plushranium Forever. I'm not sure if I pronounced it correct, but this person says, what's your height? Over 5 feet. Also, what languages do you speak or want to learn? I speak English. you knew that. And I want to learn Japanese because I want to understand what they're actually saying in the anime instead of reading the captions. Zoe Inc. says, how much will reveal your true self by each video? Probably not a lot. I want to be a pretty private person, so I'm making this channel. Already it's a lot, so don't expect much of my personal life to be shown in this channel. Build R 360 Animate says, pancakes or waffles? Pancakes are better. Pancakes are better. You can't change my mind. Pancakes are goated. You can't change my mind. Yeah, I already said that. Next question. Logan the Big Jumper says, if you were to meet any fictional character, who would it be? I'm gonna be so thrilled with you right now. I have no idea. I'm sorry I can't answer your question. Natural Pants says, do you exist? Yeah. Is this a trick question? Should there be a giant eyeball on my arm telling me to eat a wall? Yes. Go eat that wall. Nah, bro. I ain't eating that, bro. Eat it. Now. Ah! Mango Q6X says, what's your favorite song? I don't have a favorite song, but what I listen to is kinda weird. I listen to video game music, Coldplay, and some random old songs, I guess. I don't know. Do you have siblings? Yeah, I have siblings. And finally, if you were to choose any power, what would it be? I would probably choose the power to change the probability of something. Let me explain. So the probability of me getting every single question on a test about studying is probably like, I don't know, like 1%. But like with my power, I can rank up that 1% to 100. So now like the probability of me getting 100 on a test about studying is now 100%, if you get what I mean. Jack Mason says, what's your main pursuit to this channel? Although I think one of them is like, because it was for a school project, I think the main one right now is just to have fun. What's your favorite Greek god? Never thought social studies class would come useful. So, I guess my favorite god, Greek god, is kind of inappropriate. And that's like the only reason why I like it, because it's kind of funny but disgusting. But my second favorite Greek god is like the one, the underworld whatever, because it sounds cool. Iberin Animate says, even though your channel is a school project, will you continue the channel in the future? I actually finished my class, which I needed like to make a YouTube channel, and I got a really good grade. And yes, I'll be continuing the YouTube channel like I am currently. QnA29 says, do you like a cat? Yes. J Ford says, what's your favorite video game? Or something like that. I had to ask a question, but I thought of but nothing right now. Alright, let's Loki cut that out. Alright, so Loki already answered that question. It's Danny's World. Bobby's a Blob says, do you have any siblings? Yeah, I have siblings. I think I already answered this. And is water wet? Yes, water is wet. I probably won't explain it right now, because if I did, this video would be pretty long, but water is wet. I don't think it is actually, but like, I think it's easier to just say it's wet. Ganymed3 says, favorite artist / band? I wouldn't say I have a favorite artist or band, but Coldplay's pretty good. Olada 1744 says, what's your personality? If we're talking about the 16 personalities testing, I did it like a few times, and most of the time I got INFJT. So like, that's what it is, I guess. Rosie Wolf said, how'd you come up with your character? So the hat came from a person or animator with an OC that had a really similar hat design, so I took inspiration from that. And the reason my OC is red, because you know the palette wheel thing? Red is like the easiest color to make. So like that's why it's red. I'm sorry, it's so stupid. Masakosek what's your biggest pet peeve, and what's a skill you've always wanted to learn? So one of my biggest pet peeves is when you have like so much motivation to animate, but you're like at school, and then when you're at home and you can animate, you have no motivation at all. And a skill I've always wanted to learn, or like wanted to try, is like room design. I think it's pretty cool. And I also want to try to learn the guitar, because I also think that's pretty cool. Warrior Cat is Possum says, what's your favorite eating utensil? Fork, spoon, knife, whisk, or spatula? And serious question, what are all your phantoms? So if it's for eating, my favorite utensil to eat with is a fork. But if it's like just to have, it's probably a knife, like to protect myself from nothing. And some of my phantoms are TACD, Dandy's World, and Warriors. Shakespeare says, will you ever quit YouTube, and why do you want to start YouTube? I'll probably quit YouTube one day in my life. I don't know when. But the reason I wanted to start a YouTube channel is because it was for a school project, and I got a good grade. By the way, Mr. M, I'm not going to reveal your actual name. If you're watching this, please do not reveal my channel to other classmates, because I don't want any other person to know my YouTube channel, because I'm pretty sure half the grade already knows that. Chase Animations YT says, really important question I need to ask you. What's under your hat? Hope you grow some. Oh, just be quiet. Captain Cup 8 says, what's your favorite food, movie, and TV show? And what's your religion? I have to say my favorite food is dim sum and sushi, including sashimi. I don't really have a favorite food, a favorite movie, or favorite TV show. And I don't really feel like answering my religion, because it's kind of like privacy stuff, you know? Dravaka. I don't know if I said it correctly, but this person says, what inspired you to start your animation channel? P.S. Love your content. I don't think anything like exactly inspired me. I think I just wanted to do YouTube for a while, and then when I got a chance to do YouTube, I just did YouTube, you know? Trey Animations YT says, what's your 2-star art style? I think I chose that art style. I don't really have like a exact art style, but I think I stuck with that art style is because I don't really like drawing like complex characters, and I'm really kind of bad at drawing, so I just draw something simple and easy to draw. Plus, I think it's pretty cool. Collapse. Wait, what? Oh my gosh, this is so low quality. Collapse says, if you want to be any animal, what would I be? You mean Nuvi, right? Or like what? Wait, what? If you meant I as kid with weird hat, I'd probably be a cat because I like the Warrior series. Yeah, this is kind of dumb, I'm sorry. Ali Noir Animates. Wait, what? How do you pronounce that? Please, someone put a tutorial in the comments or something. I don't know, you don't have to. Well, this fellow animator says, what's your favorite food? And do you like Harry Potter? And if you do, what's your favorite character? I've already answered the favorite food question, but I do like Harry Potter, but I don't really have a favorite character. But I like Fred and George Weasley too. They made me laugh like a lot of times. Shades Animation says, who are the top 10 new storytime animators that you like? Question 2, why did you want to make YouTube videos? Or videos on YouTube, same thing, whatever. And what are your goals? I will answer the top 10 new storytime animated thing because I'm afraid I'll be either biased or like some people get angry because of my choices. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know why I wanted to make animations on YouTube. I just felt like it, and some of my goals are just to have fun, and a few, like maybe 2K subs would be nice. I don't think I'll reach that many, but that'd be pretty cool. Whew. Finally, last question, my days. Ah! So what's your favorite color? It's red, light blue, and light green. What's your favorite pet? I already answered that. What's your favorite creative way to express yourself? It's probably drawing, you're correct. What's the thing you're most proud of creating? Not gonna lie, it's this YouTube channel because I think it's the coolest thing I've created so far. If you had to choose any animal you feel like is the most similar, that represents your personality, what would it be? So I actually did a test and I got German Shepherd. It was like brave or something. I don't think I'm that brave, but whatever. Number 6, what motivates you as a creator is probably that people actually watch my content, which is nice to know people actually care. And do you actually own a weird hat? Kinda. I'll show you a picture. Here's a picture. It's like the same shape of my OC hat, but it's a fisherman hat. Don't judge, please don't judge. Hold up. One more question by Inky Toons Arts. He says, can I have a shout out? Bruh. No, you cannot have a. I'm joking, you can have a shout out. Sure. Everyone, listen up. You want me to read this? Okay. Everyone subscribe to Inky Toons because he is a really cool person. You sure about that? Okay, fine. And he makes super cool animations. He is very cool, and if you do subscribe to him, I won't come into your house and kidnap you. Wait, what? Let's go! We finally finished the animation. Thanks so much for sticking to the end. Oh my days, this actually took so long to make. I'm so sorry. I'm not joking when I say that it took me a whole month just to record this audio. I told you I'm so bad talking. But yeah, thank you so much for sticking to the end, and everyone who commented. I'm sorry I didn't make it to the Q&A. I had to cut it off a little bit early because of the amount of questions I had, which was like 50, and I had to cut like a lot. I'm sorry I didn't make it. And thanks for all the fan art I got. I'm actually like really surprised I got this much fan art and I've only been on YouTube for like not a long time, so it's really encouraging when y'all like make fan art for me. Thanks, gang. So yeah, enjoy the bloopers, and I'll see you, gang. Thanks for watching. Y'all are cool guys. Natural pants. Oh, and finally, if you were to choose any power, what would you be? Oh, Chase Animations YouTube says, really important question. I need to know. Chase Animations YT says, really important question. I need to know. Chase Animations, oh my days, I keep messing up. Low-key, should I just like cut that question out?